Ashtin, what do you hate?
My first instinct was kids, but I love kids. I hate not doing kid things.
What do you mean?
I like to play in playgrounds.
That's pretty good.
Alright.
What do you hate?
I hate inexperienced podcast guests. Jordan, what do you hate?
I hate breaking the fourth wall when it's just not funny enough to do it.
Yeah. Who does that? Welcome to the We Hate Podcast Things times episode 6.
6.
This is 6. This is 6,
our,
right?
Guest. Yes.
Yes.
This is our guest, Ashtin, my girlfriend.
My girlfriend?
No.
Wait.
No. Look at the script again. I have to say my girlfriend.
Okay. Sorry, my timing was just off. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
This is my Ashtin girlfriend. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey.
This is Ashtin. Ashtin, what's your name?
Ashtin.
Good job.
Good. Okay.
All right.
One hurdle down.
Would you like to tell a little
Would you
bit
like to
about
elaborate
yourself?
on that? Anything.
Anything.
What about what is you?
That's a good question.
Oregon.
Yeah.
And horses.
Okay.
And children.
Nice.
All right.
She lives in Oregon. She likes horses and owns horses and has been showing.
And likes children and owns children. I mean.
Nope. That's not in the script, man.
Yeah, it is. I added it. Did you not read the edits?
I'll take a look.
Okay. Welcome to We Hate Things episode 6. It's been a little bit. We're gonna start with addressing the elephant in the room. We didn't upload last week. Jordan, we're outside. The elephant's in there.
Get it?
Elephant in the room. This isn't a room. Well, I don't know. Some people call their patio like another room.
I wouldn't call it a room. It's outside.
I would agree with you. We didn't upload last week because, that was when all the protests were like beginning and everything. Not that they're all over. Not that this problem has ended, but everything was kind of starting and the world was kind of intense. So we thought it a bit inappropriate to upload like a jokey podcast when all of that was happening.
Yeah.
So we decided to just put it off for a week.
Mm-hmm.
We're recording this on Thursday, June 11th. Unfortunately... Okay. That's the ASMR segment done. We hate ASMR.
Checklist.
Check. Unfortunately, we didn't get to have JJ on here last week.
Hey,
we should have had JJ,
yeah.
but, we ended up not recording and everything. We'll have him on at some point, maybe. Yeah.
That'll happen.
All right, so that's that. Jordan?
What's up?
Yeah, what is up? What's going on?
We are drinking a sparkling strawberry lemonade pine red wine, not red wine.
Rosé,
lemonade.
Actually. Look at it. You call that a red wine? That's a rosé.
Non-alcoholic.
It's non-alcoholic.
Strawberry pomegranate.
It's just
lemonade.
It's sparkling berry lemonade.
Deluxe.
Just berry, not deluxe. It's from Trader Joe's, so it is kind of deluxe.
Looks like champagne.
This is not alcohol. We are not bad people.
I feel like the more we say that, the more you think it's alcohol.
I'm assuming everyone that drinks alcohol is bad.
Alcohol?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
The P stands for people that are bad.
Owl people that are bad a hole.
Yep, that's it.
Sounds like a first, middle, and last name.
Owl people. Alcohol. So owl people that are bad a hole.
Hall.
Hall.
Hall's the last name.
Okay, Hall. It's in the script, man.
Oh, jeez. I didn't read the script. Sorry, that was a loud noise, probably.
So, Ashtin has been visiting for the last week. She came on, last Saturday. And we've been just, going to the beach. And yeah.
Oh.
We've been just, going to the beach and just chilling at my house. We're going to Bodie Leaf a lot I've been applying for jobs a lot. She has summer homework, so we've been just chilling together, and it's really good.
Have you gotten any response on jobs?
Nope, none. And I've applied to 12 places now.
Dang nabbit.
Yeah.
Darn
This is a job.
This is a job
Pays
that we don't get paid
well.
for.
It doesn't pay well at all. In fact, I'm losing money.
We're both losing money on
And
this.
time.
And time.
Yes, thank you.
We're losing money and time on this. But we're also not having fun.
So it cancels out. But yeah, so we just thought that having Ashtin over would be amazing.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm a little rusty. What do we talk about? It's been like 2 whole weeks.
We saw each other last night.
What?
I just remember that.
Yeah, we did. We played Family Business.
Yeah, we played Family Business.
Ashton, what are your opinions on Family Business?
My opinions are only purple. And that's it.
She plays Purple Gang in Family Business. I play Murder Inc.
I play Capone Mob, and I have never lost that game ever in my life.
That's not true. I beat him. I've beat him before. You lost last night.
He loses most of the time.
What?
You lost last night.
No, I won.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You came back with
I came
just
back
Capone.
with only Capone Mob.
With
If you
only
don't-
Al
If you've
Capone.
never played Family Business, it's my favorite card/board
It's a table game.
tabletop game.
Tabletop game
Of all time.
It's cards, but it's not like a card game. It's like they're like specialized cards.
Yeah. The whole goal of there's 6 people and they're all mob families, and they're all real too from the past and from history and stuff. And the goal of the game
Past and from history and
Both.
stuff.
both actually all 3
And stuff.
yeah, and stuff all
Don't
3.
forget stuff.
Yeah. And the goal of the game is to be the last mob standing, by making alliances and enemies along the way. And you just have to kill off all of the other people's mobsters before they kill yours. And it's really fun.
It is a very fun
Or
game.
you just use St. Valentine's and kill yourself.
Yeah, that's the play.
That's been done.
Yeah. There's also... It's only fun if you roleplay and actually...
Huh?
Yeah.
Are you Al Capone?
Yes.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever roleplayed in that game in
Neither
my
have I.
life.
But, okay.
And I've won
by
and had
roleplay,
fun.
I mean,
I've had fun
by
before.
roleplay, I mean take the game seriously.
Oh, that's completely different, but I agree.
Yes. Actually being offended if someone contracts you. Sending messages by just like contracting. Contracting is sending someone to the hit list to be killed.
Play the game.
Yeah.
We're not going to explain
Go
all the
buy
rules right
it,
now.
or
I can't. I physically cannot. I can't find it anywhere. I've wanted to buy it forever.
Emily bought it.
I
Yeah,
know.
Emily
I don't
bought
know
it.
where.
Also,
I've also never seen it in a store.
Jalen got me the original copy for Christmas one year, and said it's not that hard.
I looked for it, and the only one I could find was like the collector's edition for over $100.
Why didn't you just buy that?
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me go buy that real quick.
Yep. While you do that, we also play Chameleon.
Chameleon is fun.
So if you haven't played Chameleon, it's kind of like Spyfall or Secret Hitler, where there's one chameleon in the midst of everyone else. Everyone that's not the chameleon has to try to figure out who it is. If it's the chameleon, you have to try to blend in and try to not get caught. And by doing that, everyone knows a specific word because of the card they get. And we go around the table to hint at what the word is without giving away to the chameleon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's fun.
It's a fun game.
Only fun if Noah explains the
Despicable Me.
topic.
So there is the
Oh,
fill in the
boy.
blank card, and
Or you
fill in
can
the
make
blank
your own genre or whatever.
Despicable Me.
Yeah.
And on every topic card, there's 16 terms for each category, and so we just filled up the whole category card with 16 terms of Despicable Me, and in 60 seconds, Noah explained all the entire plot pretty much with.
No, not even close. I described
The lack of plot.
the lack of coherency in that movie. That. Don't get me wrong. I am not disparaging that movie. That is a wonderful movie.
Yes.
But while I was trying to explain it, I realized it makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
The movie just doesn't make sense. But it's a great movie.
Yes, it is.
It is a wonderful movie. Yeah.
I just saw it for the first time again, last week or something?
Mm-hmm.
It's still good. When's the last time you've seen it?
2 years, probably.
2 years? Okay.
Maybe
That's
more.
a good amount.
You should see it again.
Yeah. It's on Netflix.
The second one was very good.
Second one's good.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I like the first one the best.
Yeah. I still think they shouldn't have made any sequels.
Yeah, I agree.
But whatever.
The first DreamWorks movies are always the best. Wait, it's not DreamWorks. It's Illumination, which it falls in the same category.
What else is in Illumination?
Minions. The Grinch animated.
Oh, is it
one?
Dr. Seuss movies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't have sequels.
Yeah.
That's good. Secret Life of Pets as well. Have you seen that?
That was not great.
Yeah.
Neither. I didn't see the second one. The first one wasn't great, so
You
I
saw
didn't
the
see
second one, right?
I took my nephew and niece to that movie, and it was the worst movie I think I've ever seen in my life.
That's fair.
My nephew, who is 6 years old, walked out of that movie and said, "Ashtin, that was a bad movie." And I was
A 6-year-old said that
he
about
did,
an animated
and I said,
movie?
"I'm so sorry," and he said, "The popcorn did make it better." And he was
You know a
very
movie's
honest
bad.
about it.
Yeah, you know a movie's bad when a 6-year-old says it's bad. Because you like every movie you've ever seen when you're 6.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I remember one movie I didn't like as a kid.
I do.
What is it?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
You don't like Chitty
Because
Chitty?
the child catcher gave me so many nightmares.
Bing bang.
That's not... That's the Witch Doctor. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Ooh, yeah.
I got them mixed up. Wow.
I was confused what you were singing. It had nothing to do with what
I got
I'm
them mixed
talking
up.
about.
I haven't seen either of those in a very long time.
But I understand why you don't like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It's actually kind of traumatizing. Do you remember why it's traumatizing? So a witch lures 2 children into a cage and kidnaps them.
Candy.
With candy.
With a really long nose, and she looks like a girl, but she's a boy.
Is she a boy?
She's a boy with really long hair and a really long nose and a really high-pitched, scary voice.
Wait, that's even worse.
Yes.
I don't want to.
But we don't gender assume.
Yeah, that's bad, right, Noah?
I have a headache.
You okay, man?
I'm not. Today, my whole body is turning against me. I have a canker sore. My throat is sore. Now I have a headache. My stomach is acting weird.
It's really weird. He said he was fine, and then we came over, and then these problems happened. It's really weird.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay, you sleep, and Ashton will just take your place.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, Noah, wake up.
Oh, how long was that?
3 hours.
It was a long podcast.
Okay.
Somebody's been setting off fireworks around here recently.
That's bad.
Is it the 4th of July yet?
No.
I don't know. I got nothing then.
I'm going back to Oregon on 4th of July.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to make it a tradition because I went back last year for 4th of July.
Oh, really?
At our, whose cabin is it? Your grandpa's cabin?
It's
right?
the family cabin.
The
on
family
the lake.
cabin, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
That's
going
right.
over there.
That's
it's
right.
Super fun. Lake sports / lake activities is probably my favorite.
Hey, we're doing that later this summer too.
Yeah.
You're getting a lot of sports lake activities.
Sports lake activities.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tubing is like my all-time favorite thing to do.
Tube.
There's also fishing. There's skiing and. Have you ever been wakeboarding?
Wakeboarding.
Wakeboarding.
Wake surfing or wakeboarding?
Boarding. I've never been wake surfing.
Wake surfing is fun.
What is it? What's the difference?
It's you're not strapped into the board and you're closer to the boat.
Oh.
Wakeboarding is you're
lamer.
further away, but you're strapped into the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems.
Wake surfing is fun. I've never been wakeboarding. Actually, that's not true. I tried it when I was younger and I failed.
It's hard.
That's the end of the story. That was the only time I've ever even tried wakeboarding though. Wake surfing is a lot of fun.
Yes.
I enjoy it because you can get out there.
But on a wake.
Yeah, that's literally if you get it right, you're not even getting pulled by the thing anymore. You're just surfing the wake. On a.
Can you surf?
Yes.
You know how to surf?
Yeah.
Last time I was with you, you didn't even get up. So.
When was that?
Like 3 years ago.
Oh. Well, I haven't surfed in a while.
Yeah.
I haven't surfed since then.
Since then, when you couldn't get
and
out.
no, I got up at least once. The waves weren't great that day, if I'm remembering correctly. Anyway, and before that, I hadn't surfed for like a couple years either.
That's very
so.
true.
So you surfed as a child.
Never mind. Yeah, I used to surf.
Yes.
I don't surf anymore.
Okay.
I still climb. That's my thing now.
Climbing.
Rock climbing.
But now you can't
because everything's closed. But my gym is opening up in July,
That's good.
so I'm excited for that.
That's good.
I need to get back in shape.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't we all?
I miss rock climbing a lot. It's been months, and like that's sad.
Yeah, I miss
It
that
makes
place
me
too.
genuinely sad.
The thing is, rock climbing is one of those things where I can only do it for like a half hour, then I'm just too tired.
I can do it for like, you got to pace yourself, and you have to climb more so you get used to it.
That's true.
That's just how exercise works.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. Yeah, I can do it for like, well, now I don't know because it's been a couple months, but I can usually do it for like a couple hours. and be like fine.
That's good.
Yeah, I miss it a lot.
Yeah.
That's
Remember when we could just do it?
yeah.
The only time I've gone is when I went with him because he gets friends in for free sometimes.
Yeah.
And I don't want to pay
at the gym I go to down here.
I don't want to pay to do rock.
And I haven't even gone to that gym in at least a year, so it's been at least a year since you've gone.
Yes.
At least.
At least.
Did I have it last
I only
summer?
go like a couple. Yeah, I think so.
Did I?
I only went like. Have you ever been rock climbing?
You mean the fake one?
Yeah, the fake one.
Yeah, like the
building?
indoor. That's
Yeah.
that's how
I've
I
done
get
that.
my exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then outdoor climbing is like an event. Like you plan to go do it. But
Yeah.
indoor climbing you can just it's like you go to the gym.
Yes.
You can just go do it and come back
That's
and
cool.
you're fine. Because there's one 15 minutes away. Right next to the
Mhm.
sports park. So
Mhm.
it's super
Next
easy.
to Bodie.
Yeah, right near Bodie. Yeah.
We don't live there.
We don't live in Southern California. What are you talking about?
No, we live in.
He doesn't live. Oh, I was about to give your address, but because I thought that would be funny. But
Do you know my address?
I do know it by heart.
Thank
Do you
you.
want to hear it?
Why?
Because I had to type it into my phone once.
And you
one
remember it?
time?
Yes.
I don't even remember yours, and I've been here more than you've been
It's
to mine.
mine is one number. Yours is 5.
Is it two?
Wait, I
Yeah.
might know it. I
His?
think I know it too.
Let's
His?
talk about my address.
What's your address? That's what the guest has to
I'll
answer.
say mine.
I know the street. I don't know the.
You know none of it.
No, I know the street.
What's the street?
I can't tell.
Oh. Your many viewers are gonna stalk me and get me.
We
Yeah.
have a couple viewers that I don't know.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Hey. Welcome to the podcast.
I'm not one of the viewers of the last episode. Hold
You
on.
You didn't
Okay,
watch
it's
the last
fine.
episode?
So when I'm editing now, usually I'll skim through it and look for parts that I remember to be bad. Sorry about the motorcycle. I look for parts that I remember to be bad, and then I also just skim for parts that are bad that I don't remember. But I usually don't watch all the way through it, and then this past time I just haven't watched it. I was there, so I don't think
I
it
watched
matters
through
that much.
every single one because I enjoy it. Because I'm a fan.
I'll probably watch through it.
Narcissism?
I'm a
Maybe.
fan.
I'll probably watch through this one. You've watched part of one.
He always said he'd watch it with me. He never did it.
That's not true. You didn't wanna.
I don't think.
I didn't want to either. Actually, when I was.
I don't think these are rewatchable.
No.
Don't rewatch these.
You can watch them if you want. Anyway.
Yeah, but no.
Once is enough.
Never mind. Rewatch them.
Watch them every single day.
This should be all you watch.
Yeah.
We're gonna start uploading every day, actually. So
As long as you don't do sequels.
Sequels to different episodes. This is episode 2, part 2.
episode 6, part 2.
Episode 6. No,
Episode 5, part 2.
we're just uploading a sequel to episode 2.
Oh, why episode 2?
I don't know. Cause
Ranking the Chex Mix ingredients again. What's at the bottom? Don't answer that.
so if it's episode 2, then it would be part 3.
Why?
Because if it's episode 2, it would be every guest episode.
Oh, no, it doesn't have
So
to be.
then, this is the sequel. This is the Return of the Jedi.
I mean, if this was a sequel to episode 2, we'd have to have Jack again. I guess you don't have
Why?
to have all the same characters for the sequel.
Part of the sequel could be that they went away.
Yeah.
Jack is dead. That's called character development.
Oh, it's called character dying.
Huh?
Yeah,
That's development,
Take
technically.
I guess.
Character
Welcome to
death?
film school. With me.
Noah. I have questions.
Yeah, what are they?
Let's see.
So,
I
what do you
asked-
want to know about film? I'll tell you everything, listener.
Yeah.
Ask your questions in the comments.
In the comments.
I know everything about film. Except for some things, but those things I'll tell you that I don't know.
Cool.
I'm listening for the comments.
All right. So Emily asked us 4 questions again. Our
The
friend
comments
Emily.
are asking things.
Oh, sorry.
Things like, what is a film? Well, I feel like this is a troll. You're asking what is a film? I feel like most people watching this have seen a film before.
Come on, just watch.
Come on, watch a movie.
And you
Watch
know.
what movie?
Putting you on a spot.
What
here, man.
movie? If you were to tell somebody, if they'd never seen a movie before, and you could give them one recommendation, what would it be? Ashtin?
Huh? I'm confused about the question.
If you're talking to someone, imagine they've never seen any movie before in their life.
Okay.
What would the one recommendation you could give them would be? That
For a
was
movie?
that was bad grammar sense, but yes.
Say, give them a movie and they've never seen a movie before in their life.
Yes. What movie would you recommend to somebody that's never before seen a movie?
La La Land.
Oh, that's a good.
That is a good.
That's a
choice.
very movie.
See, you need a movie that is not boring and like easily watchable. So La La Land is a good choice.
Yeah.
It
I'd
has very pretty cinematography.
Yes, it does. The cinematography is
pretty.
And it
stellar.
has nice music.
Yeah.
If I were to go into film, I would have been a cinematographer. I
Really?
thought about that a lot. Yeah, just like the shots. That's what I would be concerned about. Like how it looks. That would be my
But
thing.
instead you chose to cook.
Yeah, that was I thought about going into film in high school. That was a long time ago.
Me too.
Yeah, everybody
middle
did.
school.
I think.
Yeah.
Jordan, what would you recommend?
I was gonna say Baby Driver, but
I thought that for a second too, but that's just because
It's
that's
not
our
a-
automatic answer.
pretty movie. It has a good plot, good characters. It's fun and it's funny, and has good music.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
mean
like,
that covers most movie things.
yeah. It's not considered pretty though.
Pretty movies. If we're just going by pretty,
La La Land is like number one.
La La Land is like up there.
Yeah.
You ever see Life of Pi?
Yes.
that's
a
very good
freaking
movie.
That's a
pretty
very
movie.
pretty movie.
That is a pretty movie.
Especially the tiger.
The tiger.
Uh,
Yeah, that's a freaking pretty movie.
I need to see that movie again.
Yeah.
It's
Who
good.
was the actor in it? I
I
can't
don't know.
remember his name. Oh well.
But pretty movies are good.
I'm trying to think of pretty movies.
See, Baby Driver, I think that's what I would say. Either Baby Driver or like one of my nostalgic childhood movies, like Shrek or
Shrek.
something.
How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon.
That's a good one.
I showed you How to Train Your Dragon.
Did you not like
liked
it?
I liked it. It's
Yeah.
just not what I would show to someone who had never seen.
That
a
that
movie
wouldn't
before.
be my actual
I think
answer.
it's great, but it was not revolutionary. I liked Shrek and Kung Fu Panda better than
Yeah.
How to Train Your Dragon.
I guess that's
personally.
fair. Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy would be a good one.
Guardians is pretty. Has great music, good cast.
Funny,
Yeah.
good action.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. And you don't need to see the other Marvel movies to see Guardians.
You
True.
don't know.
It's good. We have answered your question. Good
I
question.
haven't. Still. That's because I was thinking. I couldn't think of one. What?
The commenter.
I just can't.
Oh.
I just came. I mean, I didn't come up with it. The commenters asked it.
As we're filming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is live.
Answer the
Uh.
question, buddy.
Oh. So this is just an okay movie, but it is a very pretty, very movie. Avatar. Blue people.
Very pretty.
Very pretty, very movie.
It's kind of
I
boring.
saw it for the first time a month ago.
Yeah, it's not a bad movie, but like I feel like if you wanted to sum up movies, that's not a bad one.
It's not a bad one.
It's not a bad movie, yeah.
It wasn't the best movie I'd ever seen,
Yeah.
but it was one of the movies that had me very captivated the whole time. And when it ended, I just sat there for a few minutes in silence, kind of movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a good movie.
Yeah.
Captivating is a good
Yeah.
word to explain the movie that someone should see.
So I suppose I'd say Avatar, or something like something along the lines of like La La Land or Baby Driver, something like that. Yeah, I
We
don't
covered
know.
pretty much like every.
That's like everything.
Yeah.
I would
Except
not
for like,
suggest Arrival because I fell asleep.
Yeah. You
did
can't.
you not
suggest
like
the-
Arrival?
I fell asleep.
Does that mean you didn't like it?
I don't remember it.
No,
because
you
I
need
fell
to- you
asleep.
need to
How
be in a
long were you asleep?
A long time.
Oh.
You need to be in a specific mood to watch a movie like that.
Arrival
because
is the one you really got to think about.
It's mostly dialogue.
It is, yeah. It's
You can't
it's
just
mostly dialogue.
sit down and watch a movie with mostly dialogue. You have to be ready for it.
That being said, I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
I love that
I
movie.
don't know what happens
Watch
in
it.
that movie.
But be
I
like
tried.
ready. Be ready to watch
Okay.
it.
Describe Arrival in 4 words.
Can I do it? Since I don't remember it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love
Arrival.
that.
Wait, no.
No, go ahead.
That's the title.
No,
Uh,
no, I mean that
Arrival.
happens. It happens
okay,
in the
we're
movie.
sticking with that.
Yeah, okay.
Arrival, Alien.
Okay.
This is gonna be one word. Black squiggly monster.
Black squiggly monster.
and communication.
You know, I thought they were more gray, but
Oh, they were
I was-
black.
really,
I think so.
their writing was black. I thought they were like gray. It doesn't matter. I was making a joke.
Mine is this. Amy Adams.
Jeremy Renner.
Hawkeye.
That's one word. Okay.
Arrival. That's mine. That's pretty much the entire movie right there.
It is. It is.
Most of it.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Wait, also, Forrest Whitaker's in it. He's the general guy.
Who's Forrest Whitaker again?
He's that. You know him. He's Saul Guerrero.
He's one of those actors that's like in that sweet spot of I know the actor.
You know the name,
and
you'd know him
like,
if you saw him in something.
I've seen like every movie he's in probably, and just
you'd know his face.
Yeah.
He's in Rogue One, but that's not the only thing he's in. He's been in a lot of stuff. He's a good actor. Aliens, language. That's it.
Two words. Just say
I
that
probably
twice.
would like it since I'm gonna be a speech pathologist.
That's basically what the entire movie's about.
I don't remember it.
Not actually, not
Sleep.
speech. Never mind. It's about writing.
It's about a linguist.
Written language.
It's a linguist professor
Yeah.
solving a puzzle.
It's not so much speech pathology.
It's language.
It's language.
Language pathology.
Yeah.
What does pathology mean again?
So anatomy is like the structure and pathology is the function.
Okay.
So the function of language would be.
So yeah, it
language
would be
pathology.
like.
Well, language
Like
scientists.
would it be like written pathology then?
Yeah.
Or just general language pathology?
It would be language pathology. It could be just like the speaking of the language, not the actual written.
Oh yeah,
language.
because they do speak later in it.
Yeah. I was gonna say something. Oh, like a language scientist is a linguist. That's just what it's called. So I guess
she's a linguist. Jeremy Renner's a physicist, right? Or a chemist.
Hawkeye is a scientist. I didn't even know
What was that?
I didn't even know you can act in other movies. I thought if you're an
He's not.
Yeah.
He's still playing Hawkeye.
Yeah, I thought if you're an Avenger, you had to play that character in every single movie.
Well, yeah.
Have you seen Robert Downey Jr. in anything else after Iron Man?
Sherlock
Yes.
Holmes.
He's going to be in Dr. Dolittle.
He already was, and all of the reviews were terrible. I didn't see it, but everyone said it was awful.
Really?
Literally everyone. Every review you can look at said it's not a good movie.
Good job, RBJ.
Or DJ.
Arby's. We have
Arby's. We have the Go-Gurt.
We have the Go-Gurt.
Good old inside jokes on a podcast, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
You should have provided Go-Gurt.
Yeah, dude.
What?
And put them in the wine glasses.
Go-Gurt in the wine. That'd be so gross.
Go-Gurt in the wine glasses.
That'd be so gross.
That would be really
Where's
gross.
my water? Yeah.
Anyway, watch Arrival. I guess that's...
Sherlock Holmes, the one with RDJ. I thought it was really good. It came out after Iron Man.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good. And the second one,
there's two
too.
of them.
And Jude Law. Jude Law is Watson. I thought it was really
I don't
good.
remember any of the movies. I just remember seeing them. I went to theaters for both of them.
They're both really good, I think.
Have you seen
I
them?
think they're good.
No.
Yeah, they're okay.
I thought they were good. And there's going to be another one.
I was a child, so like
They're making another one.
I feel like a child going into a
It's supposed to
movie
come out
with
next
only
year.
dialogue.
Yeah, I watched them since then. And it's not all dialogue. It's a more actiony movie. It's more for
I don't remember it.
kids. Yeah, I think they're good.
Good job, Ardage.
I feel like this week isn't flowing.
Let's get some questions over here.
Because I'm here.
I think I'm just rusty and also in pain.
Yeah, I don't think it's not you. It's just
It's not.
we're just rusty.
It's just
Last week-
it's everybody.
Last week we were rusty too, and then we're just like double rusty.
We didn't.
this
Yeah, we
week.
didn't.
You
Yeah, we
didn't
didn't
film
record
last
last
week.
week.
Yeah.
So
We're just double rusty.
Even I know you didn't record last week.
that's because we told you.
You described it in the beginning of the video.
That's because we told you. Yeah.
But he didn't know.
What?
He just said we were rusty last week.
Oh wait, I meant
The week before that.
last episode.
No, last episode was we flowed, didn't we? Yeah, because we were still
Remember,
talking at the
man.
end. It was the episode.
I'm just
It
saying
was
we're
the
double
one after
rusty.
you came back.
Yeah.
That was like 2 episodes.
But now
ago.
we're like we're a month in, and this is the second episode. We're doing it in a month.
Ask questions.
So Emily says, if a genie could grant you 3 wishes right now, what would they be?
So I assume we're doing the normal rules. No wishing for more wishes. No bringing back someone from the dead. No wishing that someone loves you.
Yeah. What would you do?
What I do? This is not my idea. I got this from somewhere, but it's a really good idea. Always have the right amount of money in your wallet that you need at any given time. Like, you're going to buy a $5 sandwich and you just have a $5 bill in there. You're going to buy a $400, I don't know, piece of equipment or something. You have $400 bills in there. You just have the
That's
exact
cool.
amount of money you need at any given
Because
time.
it's not infinite money. It's just conveniently.
It's convenient.
It's convenient money.
Yeah.
Because I feel like anyone would go crazy with it. That's kind of infinite.
It is infinite money, but
different.
But it's kind of it's a little bit more restrictive because you obviously can't have $1 million in your wallet.
Okay, so the limited purchasing is
because I don't want to,
infinite
I don't want to give myself too much power. I feel like I'd go crazy.
I don't want infinite money.
Yeah, no,
It's
neither
just-
would I. I would
that's
just
a
like
good one.
I would like convenience. That's what I would like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? That's one.
So that's my first one.
It's hard.
Yeah.
This is a hard question because I feel like I would do.
I did one. Why don't you both do one, and then we'll come back around to me, so we can all have time to think in between.
See, everyone is gonna have to. I feel like everyone thinks of a money one.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
how happy can I be, and then everyone thinks how happy can I be, and then everyone thinks okay, I need all my problems to go away, and a lot of problems is money right now. So like, one would be pay off everything that I'll have to pay off for at least the next 20 years or something.
Yeah.
So like college, kids' college in the future, and like mom and dad stuff if I need to do that too.
Mm-hmm.
And like first house loans and stuff. I don't know. Stuff like that. That would be one.
Mm-hmm.
How about you?
I don't think I would go the money route with 3 wishes. I don't know why. I think at least 2 of my wishes would be, 1, that kids in the future have a solid friend group. Because
all kids or your kids?
My kids. Specifically mine.
Okay.
Because I'm racist against every other kid.
I understand that, but wait a second, racist. But would that fall under the making someone love you part? Like making someone like you?
No.
I don't think it's making someone like them. It's just
Making
getting
sure
the
that
they
they have
not
similar
have
interests.
The
because
friends
it's not
that they
specific
have
people.
are good.
No, it's basically giving them people.
No, I think it's more like making sure that they easily find people with the same interests or that they can connect with.
So they have the knowledge to find people that they'll connect with.
All I can think of is Aladdin, so let's use this as an analogy.
Yeah, that's pretty much the genie.
Aladdin became a prince to get the princess, so whatever the kid needs to do to find friends,
That's what it is.
He knows
that.
what to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
or
a good
they
one.
know what to do.
Or like a compass to the right people.
Yeah.
Like Jack Sparrow. Like the...
Yeah.
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 Good movies. I'd wish for infinite copies of Pirates of the Caribbean. I'd
That's
never
a good
need
wish.
anything else. Only the first 3, though.
I go to your future house
It's
after we
just
haven't seen each other
stacks
for
and
like
stacks
5 years.
of Pirates of the Caribbean
I
1
walk
through
in,
3.
and there's no walls.
There's no walls.
The
It's
walls are
just-
just
it's just
DVDs
pirates.
of the first Pirates of the Caribbean.
The first 3 Pirates, Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest at World's End. Just those 3. Not On Stranger Tides or Dead Men Tell No Tales.
I've only seen the first one.
I've only
The
seen
second 2,
first one.
the next 2 are good.
Okay.
After that, they get not good.
Okay, because after that,
It's bad.
cash grabs.
Yeah. The first 3 are like solid movies. They have a coherent running storyline.
I feel like I need a joke answer now. Because that's a good answer.
Well, I mean, I already have everything I need. I have a VHS copy of Space Jam, so
Oh, then why are you even wishing?
yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
My second wish I just thought of would be that I do start a coffee shop in the future.
I'm still gonna do a second wish, just
Yeah.
to let you know.
Yeah, okay. I would actually have a coffee shop in the future
Hmm.
because that's like
You can also wish that your coffee is like good. You can make sure it's excellent.
that I
coffee.
have a sustainable, good, best quality coffee shop.
Yeah.
Just add a bunch of adjectives because every adjective is just another wish.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. You have another wish?
Yes.
I guess I should wish for something like that too. Go ahead.
My second wish is that I can eat specifically as much Dairy Queen as I want without gaining any weight.
Dairy
But
Queen.
not food in general.
Just Dairy
Because
Queen.
Just
I don't want to be gluttonous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because gluttony's a sin. However, I don't want to gain weight when I eat Dairy Queen, and I would like to eat it
I don't want
want
to gain weight from anything.
But that's
unless I'm
gluttony.
trying.
No, it's gluttony,
Exactly,
though.
that's the
Gluttony.
problem. That's not my
Only
wish.
Dairy Queen. But I think the problem with that is you just go to Dairy Queen like a lot.
Yeah, that's the point.
No, but then you'd get sick of it after a while.
Yeah, but then I'd come around in like a few months, and then I'd
Yeah.
come back to it.
Because you're not really losing anything except money.
Yeah, unless you're me. And I have the perfect amount of money in my wallet every time.
Right,
Every
okay.
time I go to Dairy Queen, $5, $10, that's all you need. It's not fun fast food, it's
$50.
fan food.
Yeah, $50 for 10.
Well, if you can eat as much as you want. why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah, why not? And you have the convenient amount of money. What?
You just go up to the. You just go up to the.
All of
drive-thru.
it.
How many blizzards can I buy with $500? And
You
then
could have
shows
a
up.
personalized freezer just for Dairy Queen.
Yeah, that's a good wish.
I was thinking about something like just being fit all the time, no matter what I do. That'd be cool, but I feel like that also might lead to gluttony.
Because then you just do whatever you want.
Because then I would just eat anything I want all the time,
Does
and I
that
would never
mean, like,
exercise.
mentally and emotionally too.
No,
Okay.
It'd,
So you-
it'd be nice to include
it'd be
those.
nice. It'd be nice, but I'm
you
not
said-
gonna make it too
But
complicated.
you said, just be fit,
Fit, and I'm not saying ripped or anything. Just like fit.
so you can just fit places.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Now
what
I-
I'm saying. That's exactly
Poppy.
what I mean. Poppy's still out here. I thought I put you inside.
She snuck out.
That's
I
fine.
didn't stop her.
That's fine. She's fine. She's a good girl.
Yeah.
The best girl.
Uh,
The
That's
best.
rude.
one of my favorite Noah quotes is, "If you don't think your dog is the best dog in the world, then you're a terrible dog owner."
Yeah, you shouldn't be allowed to own a dog if you don't think your dog is the best dog in the world.
Yeah. If you say your dog is the best dog in the
Hello,
world,
puppy.
then you shouldn't have a dog.
Your breath is bad.
You're
Her
always
breath
wrong.
has always been bad, no matter what we did. It's not good.
You sneeze on.
She's old. She's like 14 now.
Good dog.
Or she's gonna be 14 in August.
You know her exact birthday?
Ish. Well, no. It's the birthday the shelter gave her.
Yeah.
Because the shelter didn't even know. They picked her up wandering. We've talked about this before,
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah.
They picked her up wandering the streets of San Francisco at 2 years old, and then we got her while she
Aw.
was still 2.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd wish that my third. Have you said your second? Your second.
I'll
wish
go
is-
with fit. I'll go with
Okay.
constantly fit, but yeah,
Fit
I would
enough
just
to rock climb.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I can do that right now.
Oh.
I mean, I do need to
Are
get
you
my
not
muscles
fit
back.
right now?
I do need to get my muscles back. Not to me,
Oh,
just a little more fit. I'm not that fit.
slightly.
No, not slightly. A bit more.
Oh.
A bit more fit. Again, not like ripped or anything. Go ahead.
Right now, I'd wish that if I'm hungry enough whenever I'm hungry if I have like a craving for fast food, that I can eat it without feeling terrible after.
So yeah,
Like
that'd be nice too.
So
I don't
eat
care about
greasy
the-
food without the consequences.
yes.
Mhm.
That could also lead to gluttony.
Yeah, no, all of this could lead to all of this can and will lead to gluttony.
Yeah.
So basically, our personal problem is all gluttony.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We all would wish.
I mean,
again-
I'm gonna be a
Greed.
chef. I like food way too much,
Yes. Or greed.
and greed.
You should wish that you can eat all the food you eat,
All the food I make
all the food you make, with
no consequence. I thought about that, but
But
I-
only the food you make.
I don't know if this is necessarily true, but I was watching a show a while ago, and a chef on it was like, all chefs hate their own food. Or not hate, but like, don't like eating their own food. Like, comes a certain point in your career as a chef where you just don't like your own food anymore.
I think there's a psychological study where you enjoy food more if it's prepared for you, not if you prepare it
Yeah,
yourself.
probably.
So I guess that's probably.
Did you make that up?
No, that's his actual
Okay,
study.
Just checking.
Anyway, I don't know if that's true for all chefs, but...
That is like me to make something up like that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my third wish.
That was your third?
Yeah.
Ashton?
I don't know.
I'll be right back.
Skip.
Oh, I guess it's my turn. I was going to turn the lights on. My third wish would be... definitely something to do with cooking.
Could it be just so you're a successful chef?
I don't want to do that though. I want to work for it. I wouldn't mind something that like kind of helped me out along that path, but I
Isn't
don't
that what
want
wish is
to.
for, though?
You
Just
could
so you don't
make
have to
a
work
wish
more?
that you would have a rat come to you who talks.
He doesn't talk.
Oh.
That can pull your hair.
That can
Yeah.
pull your hair. under the chef's hat.
I should also wish that my hair does things and it's not just a rat up there pulling my hair.
So that's 2 wishes.
That's 2 wishes right there. And I also wish he had a brother named Emil.
That's 3 wishes.
That's 3. That's all 3 wishes,
but
baby.
the rat has to look like exactly like Emil though. It can't be Remy.
No, what?
The rat that helps you cook has
Has to look like
Emil.
Remy.
So instead of the rise of
why
Remy,
would he
it has
look
to be
like
the rise
Emil?
The
of
movie
Emil.
would be so much better with Emil in it.
But he can't cook.
So
He-
would that be better?
It would just be him trying to cook and just being like, "Oh no!"
And him eating all the food.
You could train him to cook. Anyone
Silly.
can cook.
Yeah.
Anyone can cook.
Do
Do you agree with the saying anyone can cook?
I agree with their revision later in the movie, which is Anton Ego says this at the end of the movie once he realizes what it's all about. The phrase "anyone can cook" doesn't mean everyone can be a great chef. It means a great chef can come from anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You
Can
still
it come
don't think
from
Emil
Southern
can.
California? No.
We'll
No.
see.
That's your final wish. We'll
That's
see.
my.
You just say "we'll see" to the genie.
He's like, "What's your 3rd wish? Come on, we'll see."
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
I don't know my 3rd wish. Ashton, go.
You just said it.
I
I
think I
didn't.
would just
What did I
keep the
say?
genie under my bed.
No, that's not my actual wish. Just,
Oh, you just say
wait,
the
a friend. The genie.
It's like, I wish for your freedom. There you go.
I'm gonna turn the lights on. I'll be right back. I'm still thinking of my 3rd wish because Ratatouille is not my actual 3rd wish.
As Noah turns on the lights and he thinks of his 3rd wish, here's our sponsor, starring Ashton. Go ahead, Ashton. Where's our sponsor?
Word from our sponsor.
Word from our sponsor.
From with Ashton, starring Ashton. Well, with
Go ahead.
Ashton. Go ahead.
Am I start or am I with?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
Your Strith. Go ahead.
War.
It's war. Oh no.
I sponsor the candle.
Yeah.
It's been
Because-
done before. No, go ahead.
Oh, because it's tradition.
Okay.
As I.
It
Yeah.
has to be like 2 minutes.
It does have to be 2 minutes.
Think of its qualities.
Yeah.
You're an advertisement.
Yeah,
I
you're the
also
ad.
Sponsor this.
We've never had 2 sponsors before.
Whoa.
We're making bank right now. Wait, you didn't even sponsor the candle.
No,
Yes,
You
this
you
just
did.
said I sponsor it.
Oh.
You didn't say anything about it.
I don't know what it means. to
Happy
sponsor.
Thanksgiving.
So,
Happy Thanksgiving.
Ha-
You can't read that because the light is light. It says Happy Thanksgiving on it.
I sponsor the candle because it had been dead a long time, and I
Yeah.
find it really admirable that it relit
Yeah, that
in
thing
a flame.
it hasn't been lit since definitely Thanksgiving.
yeah.
It's dancing too.
Ooh. That's what a flame does.
Yeah.
It's a nice flame.
Alright, I have like 30 more
You
seconds.
literally have like a whole
Okay.
minute left.
I also sponsored this Iron Man sticker.
Okay.
The sticker?
If you
Yeah.
go to Redbubble,
Okay.
my friend Natalie Jewett makes stickers. You should go buy her stickers.
Oh.
Natalie Jewett.
It's an actual
I
sponsor.
sponsor Natalie
You
Jewett.
sponsor Natalie.
I sponsor Natalie Jewett. I stick with that. It might be a different username than that.
It's like Nat Blue or something.
Natalie Jewett.
Like natural
That
blood.
was the best sponsor we've ever had.
Yeah, that was a real sponsorship.
Yeah.
Wait, they're supposed to be sponsoring us. She's paying us, right?
She can,
Thank you, Ashton,
Yeah.
for our sponsor.
And now back to your regularly scheduled messages. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo.
All right, 3rd wish. La 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 la.
Ba-la-la-la.
Top bottle of Leela. I
It's
can't.
ba-la-la-la. No, it's first of all, it's a B.
See, here's the thing.
Wait,
Ba la la la.
Ba-la-la-la.
So here's the thing. Ever since I met Ashton,
that's a great movie.
I did that once with her.
Yeah.
Because I liked her and
Yeah.
I wanted to
Uh-huh.
connect with her. And
Yeah.
then I did ba la la la, but
Uh-huh.
she said da la li la, and I'm like, no, that's
It's
not
not.
it. So
What do you think we're talking
argued.
about, the Dalai Lama or something?
Yes. So
Uh-huh,
we argued
okay.
for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain yourself?
Uh-huh. Go ahead. Yeah.
Are you still telling the story, or are you?
Oh no, I'm
currently
asking you.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Okay. Yeah.
Dalila.
I don't know why
No.
I keep saying it.
Have you seen the movie?
Yes, many times.
Then why are you saying
I
it
grew
like
up
that?
on that movie.
Then why are you saying it like that?
Well, me and my sister always did that.
So da la
So you're
li
both
la?
wrong.
No, we made it our own, and then we did it so much we forgot it was our own. We thought it was the movies. So then I argued it adamantly and used it liberally, and
And you were wrong.
and would not like to say that I'm wrong.
But you are wrong. You are, in fact...
That's not...
She is, in fact, wrong.
It has not been clarified.
I think
we have to watch the movie.
Right.
We have to watch the movie. Now. There's a TV right there.
Go ahead.
TV. Play.
You have a stupid TV. It doesn't play it on command.
You're right.
The TV's
that
not
one
actually
does.
on.
That
He's
one does.
lying.
The inside one does.
So, yeah.
Poppy's wandering
We've
around.
only gone through one question. I have like 10.
More questions. Time.
We're
Go.
gonna do speed round, and I can't
We're at
find my
like
phone.
18 minutes maybe. So go.
Okay. So
18, and by that I mean 48.
So I got one more. What's your favorite place to go in the world? In the entire world? What's your
Yosemite, easy. I say that all the time. Yosemite Valley is easily my favorite place on the planet, despite the fact that it's super touristy. I love it more than the fact that it's touristy. I hate the fact that it is so touristy, but I love it so much that it outweighs it easily.
My grandma's house.
Nice.
I was gonna say my cousin's house in Minnesota because it just feels super at home and I'm the most comfortable there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me at Yosemite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the most comfortable when I'm on rocks or in water, and Yosemite has both.
Yep.
At the same time.
I've done yeah.
Whoa.
Yes. I was so centered right then. My chakras all aligned.
I've never been to Yosemite.
I was in the avatar state, man.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, question number 3.
What are 3 things you value most in a person?
Honesty, loyalty, wit.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Well, don't like it, but I like people more when they're funny.
And the question says family/friend/boyfriend.
All of those.
Girlfriend.
Honesty, loyalty, and wit.
Yeah. I was gonna say sense of humor.
Yeah, sense of humor, wit.
Yeah.
Sense of humor.
thing.
Yeah.
Sense of humor. I would say friendliness. And
Vroom. Vroom.
And intelligence. I admire intelligence.
I like intelligence too. That's a good one.
Yeah.
3 is such a small number of things.
Yeah.
Self-aware.
That's a good one.
Compassion. And commitment.
Jeez, that's so much better than what
I'd like to change my honesty to intelligence.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna. That's the change I'm gonna make.
Not allowed.
Dang. Okay,
I would like to change my friendliness to self-awareness. Because that's a really good
That's a
Not
pretty
allowed.
good. Not allowed, dude.
Not allowed.
If I'm not allowed to change, you're not allowed to change. Now go.
Stella, our friend Stella.
Yeah,
Stella,
we all know
who's
Stella.
Stella?
We all know Stella.
She
Can
says
I also sponsor Stella?
yeah.
Okay.
The sponsorship
You
is
can.
over.
She didn't get to the
Next
full
time.
2 minutes.
Oh, you didn't go the full 2 minutes?
No.
Then go. Jeez, what are you waiting for?
Stella Nutella is a great person, and she does not sell Nutella.
Great.
Wait a second.
That's
Again,
good.
they're supposed to be sponsoring us. Is she paying us too?
I didn't know what a sponsor was.
We're sponsored by things, and we
Oh.
have to advertise for them
Oh.
because they're paying us to do
Stella
that.
asked the question,
Yes.
who do you like better, me or Jalen? You.
I don't know. I don't know you, so you.
Yeah. Stella's the better person.
Cause she commented on the podcast.
Yeah.
She did?
Yeah.
She commented on...
That
thing.
about the podcast.
Yeah, I only know Jalen, so you,
Yeah.
Stella.
The more you know Jalen, the
I love you,
the
Stella.
more you. The
Marry
more
me.
you know Jalen, the more you hate him.
Marry
the more
me,
you
Stella.
know Stella, the
The more you hate Jalen.
the more you hate Jalen.
Okay.
So
Where
it just
the
goes both
more you
ways.
know Stella, the more you hate Jalen.
It goes both ways. Potato. So
Yeah.
we
Go
also
for it.
have the best games you've ever played and the worst games you've ever played.
Are we talking like board games or like
Just-
video
It
games?
just says games.
Oh, let's do both.
Yeah.
But different, but separate. Go. Board game.
Board game. Family business.
Yeah. Board game.
The best?
Yeah.
The best.
Oh. I need a second.
Yeah.
Take your time. Board game. Family business.
Really?
Maybe.
Your first
I need
two?
to.
Because there's like Catan, there's
Can you just list a bunch of them? That'd be very helpful.
Uno, Chameleon, Catan, Secret Hitler is a big
Oh,
one.
I really like Secret Hitler.
Spyfall.
Spyfall's not a board game.
That's true.
It's an online game. But you
there's
do it in
Sorry,
a room.
there's Monopoly. There's
Is card games gonna
Jenga,
be a
there's
different
Clue.
one?
No, we'll do card games in with this.
Okay.
Clue.
I thought about Clue.
Yeah. There's Battleship.
There's so many board games. That's so hard. Off the top of my head, I'd say Family Business.
Yeah.
But that might be a different answer if I got to think about it. Board game. You.
Monopoly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Which one?
The original.
Yeah.
Okay.
We played Monopoly like 3 or 4 times.
Whoa,
5 times.
What just happened? That was weird.
Yeah, we played Monopoly like 5 times when I was in Oregon.
Really?
I enjoyed every single game.
I beat him for the first time in history that he's been beat.
Yeah,
Wow.
I've never lost in Monopoly. I played like around 15 full
Can't say
games
that
in my
anymore.
life. In Oregon, last month is the first time I've ever lost in Monopoly.
Wow.
Yeah,
I've won and lost.
yeah. It was saddening, but I also beat her Ticket to Ride undefeatedness, so I guess we're even now. Ticket to
No.
Ride is another one, by the way. Have you ever played
No.
that? It's
No,
fun.
I have not.
It's fun. Anyway. But
Video game, go. Arkham. We've done
Arkham.
this before. Never mind. We're not doing video games. We've talked about this before.
What's your favorite game?
Go back, other than Ashton. Go back and watch the video if you want to see ours.
My favorite video game ever?
Yeah.
My favorite video game ever. Now hear me out.
Okay.
Do you know the Planes movie?
What's the next question?
No, listen.
Hear me out,
listen,
hear me out.
listen.
Okay.
And
I've
to
never
be
seen the
completely
Planes
serious,
movie.
I've actually played some good video games.
Okay. I've never seen the Planes movie.
So on the Wii,
Yeah.
we had the Planes game.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so Dusty Crophopper and I flew all around the world, and to be honest, me and my sister had a lot of fun.
Okay.
That's all I've got to say.
That's fair.
The Cars video
I-
game is good too.
One
The
time,
Cars video game, I always played as Daryl.
Daryl.
It's like Carmack or something like that.
It's the
It's
spokesperson.
the
on the
spokesperson with the
newscast.
flames.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I always played as him, and I loved playing as him. It was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Anyway, what were you saying? You were in the middle of something.
Wait. The Cars game, like on the DS?
There was a couple Cars games.
I
I
had
had the
one
one
on
on PS2.
Okay.
But yeah, worst video game you've ever played.
Worst video game I've ever played.
Can I say the same thing?
Planes.
I can't think of like a bad video game that I hated.
Yeah, because usually like I wait to see like reviews and stuff of video games that I want to play, and I didn't dislike video games as a child, so.
Yeah, that's kind of like the same thing with movies, where I
Yeah.
just enjoyed any content. Best and worst video game of all time.
I'm
But,
gonna stick with that.
All right, next question.
next question.
I was looking at the camera, but I thought I'd add in a little extra surprise.
Best personal story you have for your school life thus far, high school or college?
Oh boy,
That's a good question. Thank you, Michael, for that question.
Michael who?
Magic Michael.
Magic Mike?
Magic Mike.
Does the video look oversaturated to you? Because it looks like it to me.
Well, that's just the lighting.
It's the lighting, but like I can change it. I can change how it looks.
Yeah. Anyway,
On there right now, but I'm not going to.
best moment you've had in high school / college?
That really cool frisbee catch that I did over my.
That out of everything?
That is legitimately the first thing that came to my mind.
Also, I'm the only person that witnessed it out of our 8
I
friends.
thought
that
Juliet
we had.
saw it too.
I don't know.
I don't know, but it hit my foot. I like kicked it up. It rolled up my. Somebody threw it. First of all,
I
it was
did.
like it was Jordan that threw it from far away. It hit my foot. I kicked it up. It rolled up my body, bounced off of my forehead, and I caught it while falling backwards and landed on the ground. But I caught it. It never touched the ground.
We were just like walking somewhere. I said, "Hey, Noah, catch," and I did that, and then he just did that.
And I just
stunt.
did that, and I like, oh.
Don't get me wrong, it was cool, but that's the first thing he thought of out of any experience, any good experience you've
The
ever
first thing that popped in my head, frisbee. Frisbee was the first thing that popped in my head.
What kind of days have you been living?
had.
A lot less fun ones.
My favorite memory.
I definitely have a better one. I'll think of it.
No, that's your answer.
That's. Oh no.
My favorite memory was Nugget Quest. Nugget Quest freshman year from high school, college. Freshman year of college.
You're looking to
What is-
Noah as if he knows
Yeah,
what that is.
you looked at me and you were like, Nugget Quest.
No, I
And I was-
said this.
No,
Did
you
that.
looked
You
at
did
Noah.
me first.
I meant that.
Noah
Okay.
obviously takes
So,
prominent importance on things he doesn't
It's my
know about.
podcast.
So Nugget Quest was one like at the
Dogs are barking.
yeah, that's fine.
Bark, bark.
At the end of freshman year, we wanted to do something over the weekend that was just like kind of random and stuff because we were bored.
Mm-hmm.
It was finals week and we didn't want to study.
Yeah, of course.
So all of us sat in a room one night and we said, okay, what's like a really weird thing that we can do that would be fun? And then our friend Jalen and I think Natalie had something to do with it too. Well, all of us like contributed to the whole project, where we called it Nugget Quest. We took 8 people, like 7 or 8 people, and we separated them into cars, and we all took a random
Place.
wholesale store. Like we did Home Depot, Michael's,
Office Depot,
Petco, Office Depot, like yada yada yada.
Yeah.
We all picked that, and we didn't tell anybody what we got until we got in the car, and it was their turn to go to their place. So we went to that place, and then we asked Siri, okay, name a number 5 through 15. Whatever that number is, that's the max amount of money that you have to spend out of like a certain time limit that you have.
Yeah.
And the like most ridiculous thing that you can find, the most creative like item that you can find in the store, buy it as long as you can buy it. So and then we all did that. It took all day, and then we took them all to the Huntington Beach to have a photo shoot with them.
Nice.
It was so fun.
That is really fun.
Yeah. And then at the end of the day, we got McDonald's because we call them nugget runs at the beginning of freshman year, and that's what we've been calling them, just like midnight runs to McDonald's and going out. And then we had a huge dance party in the parking lot.
Nice.
It was very fun.
I got a trash can and I named it Jordan with glitter glue.
Nice. Also nice.
It was technically a recycling bin, so.
Ashton.
So.
Go.
I forget what we're talking about.
Best
Your favorite
moment.
memory from high school or college?
Yeah.
Oh. Mine's much more serious than the Nugget Quest.
That's a serious answer.
I can
Yeah.
also do a serious answer.
Actually, wait.
It could be fun or serious.
That night dancing in the parking garage was very fun. It was like in a movie where all the characters just dance, and you're like, that wouldn't happen in real
But it
life.
does.
No one just starts dancing. But in reality, all of us got out of 2 separate cars. We didn't talk about it. We didn't specify.
We just started.
The music was high, and we all just started dancing around as if we were in La La Land, and that was pretty special.
Yeah.
But what I was actually going to say is that I went on a high school retreat, one of those really basic ones, and it was one of those that's impressive. That leads everyone in, like, all of that emotional opening up, and I got some pretty good friends out of it.
Oh, nice.
And so that was a pretty good night with candlelight where everyone was, like, crying and stuff. So it was that
That's always
typical
good.
high school moment where you
Nice.
realize other people's have feelings.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, wait, I'm not the only one that's sad?
Yeah.
Question
It
mark?
was a pretty good moment.
Yeah. Cool.
What?
No, your moment was
Mine
the
was.
first.
Mine was.
Yeah,
Thursday.
okay.
I
Nothing
probably have
topped
a. I probably have a serious one. Are you okay, puppy? What just happened? I probably have a serious one. Something like one of the times we hung out with our friends
Yeah.
Last night.
last night.
It better be.
Despicable
I don't
Me.
know that pizza. The
That was good.
that was really good. So we were hanging out at our buddy Jackson's house one time. It was during the summer or something in like I don't know 2016 or something around there. We were just hanging out and we were like, it was getting near dinner time. We were like, we should get a pizza. And there's this place near our high school called, what was it called? Pizza Slice.
Forgot.
It's like something slice.
It's New York pizza.
Yeah, it's
It's
like the
about the slice.
thin New York, yeah, that kind of thing. And we were like, okay, we'll just order some pizza. And we ordered it to be delivered to the house, and we were like, this is taking a long time. And Jackson lived really close to the high school. So we walked over to the pizza place to see what was going on. But instead we just got there. We got there and we ordered a pizza there and just ate it there. And we saw the delivery guy walk out of the store with the pizza that was going to Jackson's house.
Say a
And we
word.
didn't say, we knew it was him too. We were like, that's exactly what we got. That's weird. And then he put it in the delivery thing and started walking. We were like, that's our pizza, isn't it? And we watched him walk away as we were eating pizza. And we
were
didn't
like,
say a single word. And then he like called Jackson and everything. And because he was, I don't know. But it was really funny. We watched him walk out of the store with our pizza. And then later he went back to Jackson's house and made him pay the $20 for it. So Jackson got a pizza and had to
That
pay
he didn't
$20
want.
for it that he didn't want.
No, it was he was waiting at Jackson's house.
He was
when
waiting at
got
Jackson's
there.
house. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good
That
memory.
was really funny.
That's a
Just
good memory.
watching him walk out of the store with what we knew was our pizza.
And we had to like stuff down our pizza for some reason. I don't remember, but we had to go somewhere
Yeah.
or something. But we
Yeah,
had to
we
like
were-
stuff down like a newly fresh pizza.
It was
hurt.
hot. It was hot.
Yeah.
It burned.
Um,
But yeah, we ordered a pizza, and
Sounds
it
like
took
a
too
very
long,
stressful
so we
event.
went
it was-
and got more pizza. It wasn't stressful. We were teenagers and we didn't care.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the double story. I mean, the double pizza story.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Mark asks, who's one dead person that you'd want to meet?
I've thought about that before. Either, well, obviously these are very obvious answers, but either somebody like George Washington, he'd be really cool to talk to,
Yeah.
or like Abraham Lincoln.
So like a president.
Yeah, which, I mean, those are two very basic answers that I feel like a lot of people say, but I think it'd still be super cool to talk to them.
Yeah.
Just like sit down and have a conversation with them.
Also, he said, not Jesus.
I didn't even,
Jesus is not
Jesus
dead.
isn't
I would
dead.
like to
Yeah.
put out there. God's not dead.
it's a song. That's a song.
Oh, it's a movie.
Oh,
too.
that too. I forgot it
Yeah.
was a movie. The guy with the guy, in the movie with the guy from
Good luck, Charlie.
Good Luck Charlie.
What?
He's the main
I didn't
actor
know
of
that.
God's Not Dead is also in Good Luck Charlie.
That's how we knew him.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Lucille Ball.
That's a good answer. Dang it.
Back to you.
Oh, Robin Williams.
That's such a good answer.
Robin Williams.
Oh, I'd like to change my answer, please.
Not allowed.
Not
Robin
allowed.
Williams.
Not allowed.
Nope, Robin Williams would allow it.
True. I don't know.
Robin Williams
I
is my
feel like
answer.
he'd just be a good time, and
Would
he'd,
Robin
he would be
Williams
really
like
fun.
the podcast?
I hope so.
Yeah.
That's how I judge my life most of the time. Would
feel-
Robin Williams like what I'm doing?
I feel like he's the right amount of guy that just is always having the perfect has the perfect energy no matter what. You're never
Yeah.
uncomfortable around him.
We would have a good time, but he'd also have like words of wisdom too.
Yeah.
He'd also have like good, smart things to say while also making it fun. Yeah, I feel.
Yeah.
So I'd like to change my answer to Robin Williams.
I have one more question.
Yes.
From the same person, Mark. What's your favorite sound? Like mine would be waves crashing,
That's a really good one.
because I fall asleep easily at the beach, and that's why.
Yeah, waves crashing is a solid one.
Yeah. Or rain.
Rain
Rain
is
too.
really good too.
Like water flowing is like.
Fire crackling is really good. I really like that. I love the sound of a fire, and I love the sound of water. Anything water too. Yeah.
The second to highest key on a piano.
Nice.
Why second? What key is that?
So when you're riffing up the piano,
Yeah.
my favorite sound in the world is, you slowly do like the last three notes for effect, and I like the second to last note.
Oh,
Nice.
I want to hear that now.
One of my other favorite sounds is a baseball hitting a catcher's mitt. I love
Oh,
that
that's
sound.
really
I
satisfying.
love that sound.
Ooh,
Oh man, that takes me back.
that gave me chills.
Yeah,
Just thinking about it.
man, I love that sound.
Or like, you see someone hitting a ball and you hear it.
And you can hear, it's a good hit.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I've probably said this. I played baseball for a long time, and you learn to like you don't even have to look. You can hear if it's gonna be a good hit or not.
Mhm.
And you can also hear other things. Like you can hear if something's a good curveball. A little life lesson for all you guys: if the pitcher throws a good curveball, when it hits the catcher's mitt, you're gonna hear it tap tap because it's gonna hit the side of his glove because he's not gonna be ready for the move on the curveball.
Really?
You're gonna hear two taps. You're gonna hear the initial where it grazes the side and then hits the back. Yeah, if it's a good
What?
curveball and it curves a lot, like if it's a really good curveball, you'll know because you'll hear tap tap. You'll hear the as it hits the glove.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. I have an anonymous. I'll tell you who it is later, but I have an anonymous.
This just
some
in.
anonymous questions.
Just came in.
It just came in.
Well, we're at
We can go
14.
over. We can
It's-
go over.
We're only at an hour 4 right now. We're
Yeah.
fine.
What's the best piece of relationship advice you have to offer? I'm guessing that's for me and Ashton.
Yeah,
Because you're not even in a
I assume
relationship.
so.
No, it's each of
I've
us.
been in a
It
relationship
is.
before.
It is each of us.
You start,
How
or
many
you start.
relationships have you been in?
A few.
That's more than me.
Oh. A couple, not actually. A few.
You've
a
been
few.
in more than her.
A few. Yeah.
And me.
Yeah. How many have you been in?
3.
Yeah, that's right. I know all of them.
So the best I have 2 things. One, communication.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in.
That's a big one.
I've been in a lot of, like, just relationships friend-wise where they tell me things instead of their significant other, and that causes problems. And you need to tell someone in a relationship what you're feeling and what you're thinking, just so the relationship is better. That's like number one in everything.
100% agree.
2, don't fake. Don't be fake.
Is that going where I think it's going?
Yeah, I thought that too.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Don't
we
fake.
were on the same page,
Yeah, we
were.
even though I'm dating you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ashton, you
No.
wanna get it? Oh.
No.
Dang it! Thought that would work.
Turn down.
Don't be fake. Be yourself. All throughout the relationship, I've seen people like act like they would do in high school just for people to like them. If the person actually likes you, then you don't have to do that. You can just be yourself, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And also, don't be afraid to better yourself as well.
To expand on that one a little bit, if you act like somebody else, just to get somebody to like you, eventually you're gonna stop being that person and
Yep.
you're gonna be yourself again, and then they're not gonna like you. Or if they're a good person, they'll be like they'll still like you.
Ooh,
But
the real things.
But yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to go back to being yourself eventually, and you want them to like you for who you are, not for the identity you've started to project. So be yourself. I agree with both of those heavily. Communication is like the biggest one in my mind. I'll talk
Is
a
this
little more.
specifically relationship advice? Or is this...
It says the best piece of relationship advice you have to offer.
Okay, so the first thing that actually comes to mind to me, and this isn't to be confused with going against communication, this actually promotes communication, but there's a difference between communication and giving out every information about yourself all at once.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Because I also think there's a certain amount where I've seen a lot of friends, it's not bad to go into relationships optimistic, but there's a certain amount where on your first date you don't want to tell them why you cried yourself to sleep when you were 3 years old, and you don't want to tell them why your mom died. If your mom,
Why
your mom
that's
died.
maybe something you should
That
cover.
might be.
But if your mom cried herself to sleep at 3 years old, like, you don't want to spill every single thing about yourself on the first date or even the first month, just because it's not about not communicating with the person, but it's you want them to like you for the you day to day. And I feel like there's a difference between falling in love with a person's story and falling in love with an actual person.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because a lot of what I've seen more of is not friends who have done that. It's more them falling in love with the person's story instead of the person themselves.
Mhm.
And then they get pretty disappointed by the person day to day.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would just show
Done that.
yourself day to day and let the
I've been
story
disappointed.
come later.
Yeah, I'd like to add, don't be. Sorry, let me rephrase. Be your own person in the relationship. Don't depend on the person's interests, likings, and personality. Be your own personality and admire the personality, and so you can connect more. I've also seen people that are way too dependent on each other, and everything like that.
Lost some good friends to
sometimes.
that.
No, I mean like, the extreme level.
But
where,
like, don't like give up your interests and be like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do everything they do. Be like, hey, you should come do this thing. This is something I'm interested in. Why don't you come do this with me? But then you also have to be open to going to do things with them.
Yep.
Because the relationship, you're still two people.
Yeah.
But like it's a combination of the two. It's not one taking over. A good relationship, at least, isn't one taking over the other. It's a combination of two people.
Yeah.
So you're still independent, but together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, I have 2 more questions. Who in Last Airbender do you resonate with the most?
I wish I could say Zuko, but I'd have to say Sokka.
So, yeah, I can see Sokka a lot with you.
It's
I can answer the
unfortunate
question.
because he's
I
so
will
dumb.
not answer the question.
You would be...
No, don't answer for me. It's just confidential.
Okay.
Me?
What would be me? I think I'd be Aang the most, probably.
That's why I always say you're an airbender.
But I don't want to be Aang. I would be Aang the most, though. I'm very thinking about other people, but also I don't know when to take things seriously sometimes.
Yeah, that's the thing with Sokka, too. Actually,
no,
Sokka, by the
it's
end of the
fine.
series, he knows when to take things seriously.
But yeah.
That sword episode,
That's it,
dude,
yeah.
I love that episode.
So Aang would be mine.
How about instead I name what Ninja Turtle I'd be?
Yes.
Yeah, do
I'd
that.
be the one who eats the pizza.
That's all
That's
of them.
No, but like the one who's really excited about the
Michelangelo.
pizza.
Michelangelo?
Yeah.
So you got Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael,
Donatello.
Donatello. That's it, right?
Yeah.
I'd be,
Raphael.
yeah, I'd probably be
I'd
Raphael.
also be Michelangelo. Anyway, we have one more question that'll end the podcast. Why are movies so important to you?
I've thought about that before, and that is an excellent question.
The question assumes that movies are really important.
They're obviously important to us.
Oh.
You can answer the question too.
You
Okay.
can answer.
I will.
I mean, if they're
There's a
important to
certain
you. If
level
they're
of
not,
importance.
Yeah.
You go. I got to think of
Okay.
my answer. I kind of have an
Both
answer, but-
movies and TV shows are super important. I think I don't know if you've seen Community, but the same reason why ABBA thinks they're important. They help us connect with other people more than any other medium in the world, I think. Have you seen that movie last night? Is like number one, and also number two. Most movies are good because they resonate with people the most. People are ingrained in their personalities because of movies, and that's why I like movies. I don't stop talking about Shrek because of how much of it is ingrained in my personality. How to Train Your Dragon is the story of someone cast out of society, a weak little boy, which is what I was, that ended up being the most important person in that society. So stuff like that makes someone more motivated to do something greater than themselves. So stuff like that in movies makes me think they're super important in life.
Yeah, a lot of that is really good. Is really a lot of that is good reasons for me too. It's just, well, for one, I just like watching movies.
Yeah.
I enjoy the physical act of watching movies, which a lot of people don't. I'm
love
one of those rare
watching
people
movies.
that I enjoy sitting down and watching a movie, especially in
That's
theaters.
not rare.
A lot of people I talk to don't like watching movies.
TV shows have become
go to
the new
Biola.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, because people don't have as
Yeah.
much attention span.
I love going to the theater.
Yeah.
I love
I love
movie
it.
theaters
It's
so
really-
much.
Yeah, I love it.
So the experience is a big thing for me. The experience of watching the movie, and it is a lot of that. Like, a lot of the reason I like the experience is because oftentimes that experience is like what Jordan said. It's me and my friends doing something together. But obviously, I don't just like movies with my friends. I like movies for a lot of reasons. A lot of times, especially when I was younger, I drew a lot of inspiration for my personality just based on movies. Not on purpose, I just kind of did. Like, if I liked somebody in a movie, even if it was for a short amount of time, I would kind of start to emulate that person. And I would be like, this is who I want to be.
Yeah.
So it's not in an unhealthy way, though. Like, that's not my
It's-
entire personality. It's like,
It's like a role model kind
yeah, it's kind of like a role model. I don't know. They mean a lot to me because, well, for one, I like the medium itself. I like how movies are made, and I love that it's just a visual version of something that's going on in someone's head. It's just a story that someone made come to life, which I think is really interesting. I don't know, a lot of reasons. The social aspect, it brings people together, obviously, like Jordan said. The heart behind movies, especially the heart behind the people making them. If it's like a good movie that people care about, the story behind it is always really cool. And I don't know, part of it is just I genuinely don't know. I just like movies. I don't have a solid answer. Half of it is just the fact that I enjoy movies. I just do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something I like, and they're just fun for me.
Instead of explaining why I like movies, I've decided to explain why I like books, which
Yeah.
is a little bit different, but also kind of the exact same thing.
Your
'Cause
favorite
everything
medium.
I think about why I like books is the exact same thing for why I like movies, and I do like movies. But the reason I like books is because it's a lot of what they said about a whole story being played out. But what I think is really special about books is that when you read a good book, you're not just watching a character on the screen. Most books take the stance where you are actually the character in the book. And I think you can do that with some movies. Some movies do a good job of that. But in my personal experience, there's a bit of depth into a character, especially because of the longevity of a book, how long it takes you to read a book. Most of the time is a lot longer than it takes you to watch a movie, which would be different with TV shows. But you can get very deep into a character, and I've come out of some books or book series where I've literally felt as if I was breaking up with someone, or if there's a death, I feel it very personally. But I know there's a lot of books that have really, like they said with movies, developed my character, and it not only teaches me who I want to be, but it can teach me about myself at the same time. I know there's a lot of books that are meant for certain age groups, and it feels as if books are something that kind of guide you through life, especially if you read one chapter a day or something. It's just a little break from reality to be someone else and truly just have a couple different lives so that you can figure out what's best for your own life.
Sorry. We're running a little long. I'll cut it down a bit. But I'd like to add something in mind. I'd like to add nostalgia is a big thing for me. A lot of my parents are huge movie people, especially my mom. She knows like all of the old actors and everything, and all of the old actors and actresses and everything that was going down with all of them and everything, and just she knows all the movies too. So does my dad. So a lot of my childhood was my parents saying, "Hey, we want to show you this movie," and if it was like a more intense movie, they would wait a couple years and say, "Okay, I think you're old enough to see this movie now," and they'd be like excited to like sit me and my brother down and we'd all watch this movie that they love together. So that's a big part of it too. It was just a huge part of my childhood watching movies, and it's just a lot of nostalgia, and it was a family event. So yeah, that's a big thing for me.
I was gonna add, movies. You know, movies are good when you are emotionally attached to it, or they bring out emotions in you. Movies are the first thing that I can watch something and it can break my heart or something like that. Like I teared up when Spider-Man dusted away in Infinity War, or when Tony Stark died in Endgame, or when Hiccup was explaining why he didn't kill the dragon. You know, it's stuff like that where you can relate to someone, you can connect with someone so much that you feel like you know them, even though it's just a movie. It's something like that that makes it so worth it.
Yeah, movies are. I mean, they're like any other medium. They're designed to emulate the human.
Yeah.
The human being.
Just like books.
Like any medium of art. They are art. Books are art. TV shows are art, despite what anybody would want to say about them.
Yeah.
So art imitates life, and a lot of times, if it's good art and if it's good movies, if it's good books, you find yourself, and things you care about in those books, or movies, or TV shows. So yeah.
Thank you for Anonymous for asking those questions.
Yeah, this is going to be a long one. Even if I cut it down, it's still going to be like an hour and 15 minutes. Nice. or hour 20. Yeah.
Good.